along with Kevin Callahan, as we're behind the backstop on the first base side at Worcester State University, getting ready to call the Massachusetts Division I softball championship game between the 5-time defending champion Taunton Tigers and the Attleboro Blue Bombardiers, making their first appearance in the championship game as head coach Mark Homer is hitting absolute shots at the infielders in the infield-outfield drill.
Yeah.
Wow. It's like he's mad at Greg or something. He's hitting that ball so hard at the young ladies.
Hey, why don't you make a bad impression like his son did? And it's tough to get out of your system, right?
Oh, funny. Kevin, should be a great game today.
I mean, obviously, both teams coming in on a major roll. Taunton coming in with an overall 23-1 record. Their only loss, and their first loss in about 5 years anyway, was to the Division I state champion LaSalle Rams of Rhode Island earlier this year, 8-2, and they come in averaging just over 12 runs a game, giving up just over 4 runs a game. However, Attleboro playing their best ball of the season, obviously 4-0 in the playoffs themselves. They're coming in with an 18-6 record. They were ranked number 3 in the power rankings, and boy, the power rankings worked again, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So MIAA, I got it right. Attleboro averaging 8.63 runs a game, giving up 4.46 runs a game. This will not be a 1-0 shutout.
But Taunton, of course, like Taunton always does, they're averaging more than 12 runs a game.
12.04.
But for the first time in the 21st century, they're allowing 4.04 runs per game.
Yeah.
This is the first time their last 3 starting pitchers over a period of 10 years matriculated to Division I college programs.
Kelsey White went to Villanova. Sam Lincoln, she's in the portal now, but has participated in the last 2 Women's College World Series for Texas Tech. And Kate Larson just finished her freshman year at Georgetown University. There was no break between those 3 pitchers over about 10 or 11 years or so. And don't think that Taunton has bad pitching. I don't think Parisi's starting, but she's an 8th grader. That the only reason why she's probably not a Division I commit is because she's in 8th grade already. Only. So give her time.
Yeah, Taunton won the MIAA Division I title in 2025, 2024, 2023, 2022, and 2021. I call those 2 title games for NFHS. They also won the title in 2018, so they have 6 Division I state championships. But the Attleboro Blue Bombardiers, heck, it was their first time in the Final Four, where they knocked off Central Catholic over 11 innings in 2 days, 5-4, and now their first time ever in a championship softball game.
Yeah, they, game suspended because of darkness against previously undefeated Central Catholic after giving up 2 runs in the bottom of the 7th to tie it up to send it into extras. Attleboro stayed loose. The quote in the paper the next day after they won, so 2 days later, actually, Coach Homer said they were singing and dancing on the way home on the bus after the game was tied.
Yeah.
They showed up loose a day later, scored, got a run in the first inning, held on in the bottom of the 11th, and punched their ticket to their first final with a 5-4 victory against a team that was averaging 13 runs a game.
Exactly right. And Jenna pitched the whole way and had the game-winning double in the top of the 11th to the left center field to give Attleboro that 5-4 win. And speaking of incredible sportsmanship, Jenna received a text this morning, didn't she?
Yeah, she did.
Jenna Callahan, Attleboro starting pitcher.
For anybody that was paying attention at all, the Central Catholic team, their starting pitcher was, I just want to make sure I get the name 100% right, was Chloe Salerno.
Yep.
She came into the game hitting .600. She was the starting pitcher. She was ultimately the losing pitcher. She had 12 strikeouts. She's the one that hit the 2-run home run.
In the 7th inning.
In the 7th inning to tie the game up. Jenna, as you mentioned, hit the double off of her in the top of the 11th. Chloe Salerno, they had just met that day and sent a text to Jenna, just said, hi, good luck today. Go beat Taunton. CCHS softball is cheering for you guys. And it's just, I just love the sportsmanship that the game can produce. It's sort of with the boys when they were playing different games, and they get to the college level, and I'm like, who are you talking to? Oh, that was my teammate from 8 years ago in that one team. Oh, I played against them 4 years ago, and just, they did the exchange that kids do where they can, talk to each other right away.
Yeah.
And how classy is it to text the opponent and just knock you out of the final
in a heartbreaking way.
In a heartbreaking way.
Yep.
Matter of fact, it was such a good play to end the game that if that girl was called safe or there was any bobble, the pinch runner was going to score in that play, and we might still be playing.
Exactly. But we are here at Worcester State University. It's still well over 80 degrees, 86, 87 degrees right now. Not as humid as yesterday. This game is going to be broadcast live on WARA radio, and then 48 hours from the conclusion, we'll link up our video with this radio call, and it'll be available on the AACS YouTube channel.
Yeah, the key word there is the conclusion.
Yeah.
Not after a game got suspended, but 48 hours after the conclusion of the game. So people like myself may have had to wait an additional 19 hours. It's okay now. We can watch that game against Central Catholic now.
Taunton, as the #1 seed, will be the home team. Attleboro will be the visiting team. Taunton 23-1, 16-0 in the Hawk. These two teams played twice in the regular season, a 5-0 Taunton win and an 8-7 Taunton win. And frankly, a game Attleboro should have won. They were ahead 5-4 in the 7th inning, had a chance to put Taunton away, couldn't do it. Ended up losing that game 8-7. So this should be very competitive. King Philip just won the Division II title. Taunton beat King Philip twice this season, both by 1 run.
Yeah, no, it should be a great game. And that second game against Taunton really tested this team. To see a victory disappear the way it did can really test the team. But they bonded even more, came together even more as a team, and kept the head up. I know it's cliche, but kept the head up. And really just got themselves on a roll. As you can hear them as they finish up their IO right now.
Infield, outfield.
Infield, outfield, thank you. And I asked Coach Drew Fernberg before the game, I said, how was the team? He said, loose as could be.
Wow.
Singing, dancing on the bus ride up here. And wish you could say that about the broadcasters. One of the broadcasters might be loose. The other one's not nearly as loose. We'll leave that up to the audience to determine which one's loose and which one isn't as the game goes on.
For Attleboro, their batting order. #3, Jenna Callahan, the senior pitcher, 4-year varsity player, all-time leader in career hits for the Bombardiers, will bat leadoff and pitch. Raina Bennett, the freshman, will catch and bat second. Lola Ronayne, who, well, a year from now will probably be the Attleboro all-time career leader in hits.
I give it 5 games.
She's going to play shortstop and bat third. She's a junior committed to UMass Amherst. Savannah Bodeker will be the junior right fielder in the cleanup position because she's been clutch all postseason long. Sophie Borges, the senior, will play left field and bat fifth. Kaylee Magnan, the sophomore, will play second base and bat sixth. Avery Graziosi, another sophomore, will bat seventh and play third base. Sam Fasante will be the designated player and hit 8. Nina Sullivan, we're contractually obligated to call Captain Nina Sullivan the greatest center fielder in the history of Attleboro softball. And Mark Homer said to the Sun Chronicle and other newspapers, because we say that tongue-in-cheek, Mark Homer said it straight as an arrow, she might be the best defensive center fielder Attleboro's ever had. She's made 3 great catches in these playoffs. She'll hit ninth. Jackie Fasante will play first base, not in the batting order. Go.
No, and since I've been covering Attleboro softball, it's been going on about 6 or 7 years or so. And Sarah Mayer, I thought, was maybe one of the best center fielders out there. Riley Camacho did some time as well in center field when she wasn't catching. Nina, in this senior year especially, the way she gets to a ball, and now Taunton probably knows her, but I love when we play a new team and teams want to run on her. I'd say Lola's got the strongest arm at shortstop, but Nina is not too far behind. And again, Attleboro's outfield.
Borges, Sullivan, and Bodeker.
Yep, Sullivan used to be a catcher her first 2 years, switched to outfield last year because they needed to solidify the outfield. So Bodeker caught last year. Needed a right fielder this year, so Bodeker moves from catcher to right field, and now we got the freshman Raina Bennett catching 2 catcher's arms in the outfield, just incredible. And that doesn't discount Sophie Borges, the senior, going to CCRI next year to play base, softball, and she's got an incredible arm as well.
Savannah Bodeker with that throw from the right field corner against Bridgewater Raynham. to record the out after a long rundown between second and third.
Someone trying to stretch a double into a triple, and I'm like, oh, good, they're running on her. Excellent.
For Taunton, Victoria Correo, the senior second baseman, will hit leadoff. Mia Torres, the senior center fielder, hits second. Bella Bork, the outstanding Bella Bork, just a junior, the Massachusetts Gatorade Player of the Year, hits third. And again, the head coach Michelle Raposo, saying that Bella Burke, and this sounds cliche, but it's true, as talented a softball player she is, again, Gatorade Player of the Year, even a better person, always positive, always upbeat. And she compared her to your daughter, Jenna Callahan, and Attleboro's Lola Ronayne, who always play the game with joy and a smile on their face.
Very nice of her. I don't know her all that well, the Coach Raposa, but had the pleasure of seeing Bella Bark play the last couple of years, and again, she's coming in with a 5.78 average, Paul, 37 RBIs, 47 runs scored, three home runs, 48 hits on the year, and an even better playoff as well. So
and career 166 hits, career 145 RBIs, and she has her senior year to go. She scored 166 runs in 3 years of softball. She's committed as a junior to University of South Carolina.
Yeah, incredible. A couple of D1 commits on Taunton, one on Attleboro, and it should be a real good game. And again, I don't think you're going to see a 1-0 shutout in this game.
No. Anaya Bailey, the junior outstanding catcher, will hit fourth in their semifinal win. She had a huge game in her semifinal win, and I'm trying to find it here. But Bailey has a birthday bash at the plate in D1 Final Four game. Anaya Bailey's, it was her birthday. She's also a UMass commit as a junior, like Attleboro's Lola Ronayne. She went 3 for 4. With a pair of doubles, a run, and 5 runs knocked in as they knocked off Shrewsbury 9-2 to get to this game on her birthday. She hits fourth.
Yeah, but 10 total RBIs for the 4 playoff games for her. She was hurt in the first game. In game number 2 against Attleboro, where her 8th grade sister filled in the 8th grader. Isla. Yeah, she went 3 for 4.
Yeah, and then beat out that throw to first base to keep Taunton's. To keep Taunton's game-winning rally going.
Actually, I think I said, in a weird way, had Attleboro now pulled off that win, that may have dropped Taunton from number 1 to number 2 in the power rankings, maybe.
Yeah.
Central Catholic may have gone from 2 to 1. So, in theory, the Attleboro-Taunton game may have been the other day instead of for the championship. And I think this is great for the Hawk. You got a Hockomock League championship.
So obviously, God herself wanted a Hockomock League championship game. Hitting 5th for the Taunton Tigers, senior Gracie Oliveira at first base. Hitting 6th, Ashlyn Hebert, the junior 3rd baseman, kind of the Nina Sullivan of the Taunton Tigers. She is a spitfire.
Yeah, the whole team is.
Oh, yeah, but they call her the emotional engine of the team, Ashlyn Hebert. If people get too tense or too nervous, Ashlyn is there to provide a quick laugh and calm everyone down. She's an intense player, but also brings joy to the field.
Yeah, and Hebert hitting .818 in the playoffs.
Yeah, her first 8 at-bats, she had 7 base hits, 3 doubles, a homer, 7 runs scored, 10 runs knocked in. But other than that, she didn't do much.
And don't forget, in the second game against Attleboro, the 5-4 game where Attleboro coughed up the lead, it was 8-5, made it 8-7, had runners on second and third. Abby Freeze scorched one. Hebert caught a line drive over her right shoulder. I said it at the time, I'll say it again. I think she's the only third baseman in the Hawk, I'll say maybe Massachusetts, that makes that catch. That's how good of a player she is.
Jay Gagnon is the junior left fielder batting 7th. Kaylee Lopes is the junior right fielder batting 9th. Grace Simmons, we believe, is going to be the junior starting at pitcher. Also sneaking into the lineup might be number 8, Molly Buffington.
And Ella Parisi, too, might be
pitching as well.
But Bill Belichick, much I loved him as a coach, ruined it for all broadcasters of high school because nobody can give any information to the broadcasters, even though all the coaches know everything there is to know about the other team.
Well, Michelle Raposa sent us some great stuff before the game, as
Thank
did
you, Michelle.
Kate Como-Fallon, the KP coach as well.
Thank you.
So This is going to be a great matchup. The number 3 Attleboro Blue Bombardiers against the number 1 Taunton Tigers, who have won 5 straight Division I state titles.
Yeah, no, they're incredible. They are the juggernaut. But you saw the movie Miracle. They may play 99 times out of 100, but not today. Their time is over.
Here they're announcing the starting players, or not the players now. There's Jenna.
We missed Dina Sullivan and Raina Bennett.
Perfect.
Number 8, Jacqueline Cassan. Number 10, Lola Romaine. Number 14, Gabriella Bedry. Number 16, Ava Bottomley White. Number 17, Abigail Mason. Number 18, Avery Russ Ossie. Number 19, Abby Freeze. Number 21, Jerome Rivera. Number 22, Haley Magnan. Number 23, Sophie Borges. Number 28, Tanya Osara. Head coach is Mark Homer. Now designated the home team from Taunton High School. Number 1, Grace Simmons. Number 4, Anaya Bailey. Number 6, Madison Crowley. Number 7, Megan Clark. Number 8, Molly Buffington. Number 9, Kaylee Lutz. Number 11, Mia Torres. Number 13, Grace Bennett. Number 16, Emerson Rafferty. Number 17, Gracie Oliveira. Number 22, Ashlyn Heber. Number 24, Ella Parisi. Number 25, Bridget Thurston. Number 28, LeVay LaBrace. Number 29, Jay Gatton. Number 30, Caitlin O'Sullivan. Number 33, Gloria Carroll. Number 35, Alaya Bailey. Number 36, Cece Gushy.
Let's go. It's only a 3-hour. Attleboro.
Coach is Michelle Raposo.
How many girls are on this team?
There it is. Hey, we just got a text. But almost game time. Listening in Richmond, Virginia. Let's go Blue Bombardiers, says Ryan Dolinger.
I'd like to give a couple of shout-outs down to New Orleans. Cousin Linda, listening in New Orleans. Listening up in Maine, Jason Gittle. We'll continue
After our break. We'll be right back on 1320. Welcome back to 1320 WARA and WARAradio.com. Welcome back to AACS 96 Sports and the AACS YouTube channel. Here we go, the Division II State Championship game. This is old hat for the Taunton Tigers. They've won 5 in a row, 6 overall. And the upstart Attleboro Blue Bombardiers, their first championship game appearance ever. Kevin, Mark Homer is coach of the Blue Bombardiers. Occasionally he's had players as good as a Lola Ronayne or a Jenna Callahan or a young players like Bennett or Graziosi. He has never had a lineup so strong 1 through 9.
Now 1 through 9, this is as deep as we've seen since we've been calling games for Attleboro. Paul, when you can make a switch from a 300 hitter Abby Freeze to 300 hitter Sam Fasante, giving Sam her first start in the playoffs in the Final Four game, and Sam only goes 2 for 4 with a single in the 11th inning, scoring the game-winning run. You got a pretty deep lineup.
Yeah.
You got good hitters, good bunters, and even some are struggling maybe with an average. They're not struggling to get on base and help the team in so many other ways as well. So.
And one thing, both these teams, Taunton has always been this way. Attleboro, they are now. Boy, their batters know the strike zone.
Yeah, no, they're you'll hear the on-base percentages, when they come to the plate.
Yeah.
But as a team, they have a .430 on-base percentage. They have a .351 team batting average. They have faced Taunton this year, twice already. For Jenna and Nina, they have faced Taunton 8 times in their career. For the juniors, this is the time number 7. For the seniors, time number 9. There's no surprises. there's that awe of invincibility is off of them, which can only help Attleboro coming into this game, and they've got the pleasure of playing as an underdog.
Absolutely. And for Attleboro, again, Bella Bork for Taunton, Massachusetts Gatorade Player of the Year. Attleboro's leadoff hitter and pitcher. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, her offensive numbers were pretty darn similar to Bella's this year.
Yeah, Bella's just got a better PR agent, I guess.
Well, Bella's going to South Carolina.
Exactly.
Jenna's going to UMass Dartmouth. I'm not saying Gatorade got it wrong. I'm just saying that Jenna had an outstanding season this year. She hit .560 with a .634 on base percentage, 10 doubles, 3 triples, 4 home runs, 24 runs knocked in, 40 runs scored, 17 walks, 12 stolen bases. Get away from me. And here Gracie Simmons, the right-handed pitcher for Taunton, fires high, ball 1 to Jenna Callahan. And my score sheet is backwards. There we go.
Gracie Simmons coming in 6-0 on the year, 4.19 ERA in 35 innings. We expect to see her and Ella Parisi as well, possibly in the game, as both of them been used kind of interchangeably.
Fastball outside corner, called strike 1-1 as our home plate umpire with command presence makes the call.
In the playoffs, though, Simmons 12 innings pitched, a 1.75 ERA with a 1.08 whip.
Wow. Has really come on for Coach Raposo. Breaking ball low, 2 balls and 1 strike to Jenna Callahan. Jenna pitching is 14-5 on the season, just 48 earned runs, 2.85 ERA, 102 strikeouts in 118 innings, but she's at the plate right now. Fastball lined up the middle, base hit! And there goes the no-hitter as Jenna Callahan lines one up the middle for a leadoff single.
Now, important to get that leadoff on some way, a walk, a hit by any way you can get on. It just immediately sends a little bit of confidence to the team. When leadoff can go, here we go. Now you've got Raina and Lola, and they're feeling just a little bit better about themselves as well. You're Attleboro. You wanted to have the same approach that you had against Central Catholic. Try to strike early in the game.
And Jenna went 3 for 5 against Taunton, that 8-7 loss. The freshman catcher, Raina Bennett, squares to bunt, pulls the bat back as the pitch is low, ball 1. Good secondary lead from Callahan at first. No score, top of the first.
Taunton, as you would imagine, extraordinarily strong defensively as well. We'll see if he pulls back the bunt and see if he gives Raina a chance to hit one.
Swing and a miss. As he did. Mark Homer, the head coach for Attleboro in his 11th season in the third base coaching box, along with Michaela Nunes-Lynch, who's been with him all 11 years.
Raina, as a freshman, Paul, hitting .359 with a .375 on base percentage.
13 runs knocked in, 20 runs scored. High, ball 2, 2-1. Attleboro student section behind us, and the Taunton section over to our left. This is a little more old hat for the Taunton students to be
they've been there
at Worcester State University on their second weekend in June.
Though Attleboro did send a fan bus up here. About 30 kids took the bus up.
High, ball 3.
3-1. So we'll see. Bennett's been a good contact hitter, 3-1. Good hitter's pitch. We'll see if they put Callahan in motion. Maybe a little hit and run here.
Jenna with 12 steals on the year. Sullivan, the righty wise. Low, ball 4.
Callahan was not running on that, but a single and a walk.
First 2 runners on for Attleboro. Here comes Lola Ronayne, the junior UMass Amherst commit. 4 home runs as a freshman, 17 as a sophomore, 34 more this year. She just shared a big smile with Taunton catcher Anaya Bailey.
They know each other. They're playing together. Jenna knows a lot of players from playing basketball even against each other. It's no secrets between these teams.
Just missing inside, ball 1. For those who are familiar with the '75 World Series, Cincinnati Reds against the Red Sox, some call it the greatest ever. When Pete Rose said to Carlton Fisk, the Red Sox catcher, "Isn't it great to be in a game like this?" And that was the Ronayne Bailey moment we just saw. Off of Lola's foot in the batter's box, foul, 1-1. The catcher is Anaya Bailey. At third base is Hebert for Taunton. The incredible Bella Bork, daughter of the Taunton baseball coaches at shortstop. Correo is at second base. Oliveira at first base. The outfield left to right, Gagnon, Torres, and Lopes.
And Bork wearing number 77, a la Ray Bork, no relation that we are aware of. the 1-1 pitch.
Oh,
it got her in the head.
And that loads the bases. And the first base umpire coming over to check on Lola, as they should, but she appears okay.
Yes.
Now sharing a laugh with the first baseman, Oliveira.
Oh, I mean, obviously, there's no ill intent on that. Yeah. That's just a pitch that got away. The second time Lowe's been hit in these playoffs. But more importantly, most importantly, she's okay.
Yeah.
But as far as the game is concerned, now bases loaded and nobody out. Great opportunity now for Attleboro with their 4-hitter, Savannah Bodecker, coming up.
And Savannah Bodecker, 300 average, 359 on base percentage, 5 doubles, a triple, 2 home runs, 12 runs knocked in, 20 runs scored. And again, she's gone from hitting 7th, 8th in the lineup to being the cleanup hitter in the playoffs.
And it's paid off mightily, Paul. In the 4 playoff games, Savannah's hitting .538 with a .647 on base percentage. She has a double, 5 RBIs, 8 runs scored, and for good measure, a sack bunt. She's walked once, been hit by 3 pitches, and then she stole a base. Why not?
Yes, but her mother's still angry at her. She did not make her bed this morning.
Yes, exactly. You weren't supposed to tell that on air, Paul.
And she made that great throw from the right field corner that led to the putout in a rundown against Bridgewater Raynham. And it's funny, the Taunton girls and Bridgewater girls sharing a lot of smiles in this incredibly competitive situation. Here comes the first pitch. High, ball 1 to Bodecker. Callahan on third, Bennett on second, Ronine on first, no score, top of the first, 1-0 count to Savannah Bodecker.
Infield in all around. Bork back a couple steps. I think a hard hit ball. She will come home, but the rest of the infield is in.
High and outside, 2-0 from the Taunton pitcher, Grace Simmons.
Outfield straightaway and shallow. Bodecker has the power to pop it over all their heads where they're playing right now.
Interesting. Right fielder is deeper than the left fielder.
Yes.
And Savannah's a right-handed hitter. Great crowd here at Worcester State University. Change-up. Called strike, 2-1.
How do you know a pitcher has confidence in her stuff when she throws a 2-0 change-up?
Looking for a pop-up there, probably.
Yes, yeah, very
the
well.
batter in front of it.
And you pop it up, get the infield fly.
Simmons winds. Swing and a miss. Big break on that ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, slowed it down a bit. Simmons having maybe more of a difficult time than she thought locating the fastball. Slowed it down to establish the strike zone. I expected to come back with a fastball here.
Bodecker at the plate, bases stacked. Nobody out, top of the first. Ground ball, fielded by Bork, the shortstop.
She drops it
to the third baseman, drops the ball, and Callahan scores! So Bodecker reaches on a fielder's choice, and we have to give an error there, unfortunately. Who's that go to?
I think the third baseman, she dropped it. It was a flip by Bork to third base.
Okay.
Hebert. I'm going to have to go Hebert unless you want to talk me out of that.
No, I love watching Ashlyn Hebert play. Not just her ability as a player, but her personality.
Bit of a drop as Bennett was coming in hard. And now there's another discussion with the MIAA director and the home plate umpire in front of the Taunton bench. There is an RBI on that goes to Bodecker because they were trying for third. And
wow. So Bodecker, another RBI. Yes. Thank you. Thank you very much. The MIA encouraging the fans to be positive. Cheer for your team. Don't insult the opposition. Something I told them during infield, outfield warm-ups when they, and then to their credit, they did stop.
And to be honest, this time I didn't hear anything on this one. However, they did. Taunton did hear something in the infield, outfield.
I blame Duke University fans. You used to cheer for your team. Then Duke fans came along, and since then you make fun of your opponents. Great breaking ball, swing and a miss to Sophie Borges. It is 1-0 Attleboro in the top of the first. Base is still loaded. Bennett at third, Ronan at second.
Coach Homer
Borges at first.
Just told Borges, calm down. You're a little amped up right now. Infield still in. Taunton looking at coming home with the ball.
Change up again to Bailey. Fires home. Safe. Beating the throw home was Raina Bennett. So is that a base hit or a fielder's choice?
No, it's still a fielder's choice.
All
Just
right.
everybody's safe. There's no error. And there is an RBI on that play.
A fielder's choice and an RBI for Sophie Borges. Speaking of players who've had outstanding playoffs. 2-0 Attleboro, top of the first.
Trust me, I would like nothing better to give a hit, but the fielder literally chose to go home with it. It was a forced play, and hustling with Raina Bennett, a fleet-of-foot catcher, 5 stolen bases on the year.
Kaylee Martin, the sophomore, swings and misses at a big breaking ball from Grace Simmons, 0-1.
Kaylee Magnan.
What did I say?
Martin.
Kaylee Magnan.
There you go.
Trust me, Magnan family. My brain said Magnan. My mouth said Martin.
Bases still loaded. Magnan, 353 on base, 353 average, with a double and 6 RBIs in these playoffs.
High, ball 1 to Kaylee.
And playing a very good second base, made the final out in the 11th inning on a ball that was spinning after it landed.
Against Central Catholic of Lawrence. Setting up outside, swinging and missing on that breaking ball 1 and 2. And again, Anaya Bailey. I might have seen a high school softball catcher as good. I haven't seen one better.
No, she's fantastic.
And so athletic.
Yep.
And a great personality. Change up, that's hit. Cut off by the third baseman across the diamond in time. Hebert to Oliveira for the first out. But Attleboro scores another run to take a 3-0 lead.
And an RBI there as Lola Ronayne crosses the plate, moving up a base. Savannah Bodecker and Sophie Borges. So second and third, 1 out for our third baseman, Avery Graziosi.
Wow, so RBIs for Bodecker, Borges, and Magnan, none with a base hit. At third base now is Bodecker. At second base, Borges. I have my head down, Kevin.
Ball high, and what you're looking at now for Graziosi, sometimes she'll swing out of her heels trying for the fences. All she needs is a fly ball.
Yep.
Her level swing, and Attleboro will tag up because she will get a hold of one and it'll go deep.
Oh, there's a deep shot. Left field. It's control. It would have been gone in high school. Graziosi thought it was a home run. Here comes the throw to the plate. High. Attleboro scores 2 more runs. They lead 5-0. And Graziosi is at second base. She thought for sure that was a home run.
Yeah,
this is the college field, Avery.
Sometimes you just got to run. You can celebrate after the ball goes over the fence. Now, to be fair, Avery would not be standing on third right now anyway.
Yeah.
But are you going with an error on that ball? It's very windy. The ball
No,
did
that's
hurt
not
above
an
double.
error.
You got it.
Again, an error is if they fail to make a routine play.
You got
that was
so
a drive to the wall in left center with the wind blowing out. That's a double.
A 2 RBI double for Avery Graziosi. Again, I don't think she would have been on third, but an important message to the team. That's what the seniors and the upperclassmen should probably step up. And we do have a new pitcher, Paul.
And this is going to be the freshman, I believe, number 24, Ella Pierce. I'm sorry, the 8th grader.
8th grader Parisi.
I read it wrong. Parisi, yes. That's why it's spelled that way.
So do you know, is Simmons staying in the lineup to hit?
She's going to be the designated player, yes.
Okay.
Because Parisi was in the lineup as the flex/designated player.
And because she never came out of the lineup, Simmons could go back into pitch, is my understanding.
Exactly.
Because she's not out. And if you watched any of Texas Tech in the College World Series, they were doing all sorts of stuff.
So there's 1 out. Attleboro has sent 7 players to the plate. 5 of them have scored. Graziosi standing at second base. Taunton's making a pitching change. We'll be right back. 5-0 Bombardiers, top of the first.
Thank you to Butler Tire Sales for sponsoring programming on WARA. Butler Tire Sales on Route 1 in North Attleboro is a full-service tire seller and auto repair shop. They're a 60-year, third-generation business founded by Austin Butler in 1965. They have a selection of new tires to choose from. Butler Tire Sales open weekdays from 8 to 4. You can contact them at 508-695-0681 or visit them at 404 East Washington Street in North Attleboro.
And ball 1-2. That is Samantha Sante, right?
Yes, it is. Samantha Sante, the designated player, hitting 8th. If you're a baseball fan, think designated hitter. Right-handed batter, high in the zone. 2-0 to Sam.
I'm sorry, Paul. They called the first one a strike.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I disagree. If the scoreboard's right, I disagree with that.
1-1, says the umpire, who has real command presence back there. Called strike, low in the zone. Yeah, 1-2.
Graziosi with one out on second. Fasante would love to hit the ball to the right side of the infield to get Graziosi over the third.
Ball outside, 2-2. The wind is blowing out to right center. Kevin and I are behind the backstop to the right of home plate, which means when the wind blows, we get inundated with dirt. Oh, strike three. The eighth grader with a fastball in the inside corner gets the second out on a called strike three.
It should be mentioned that Parisi on the season did pitch 67 2/3 innings, 7-1 on the year, 3.31 ERA, 61 strikeouts at almost 68 innings. As Nina Sullivan comes to the plate.
Fouls off the first pitch to the left. She's a left-handed batter. It's 0-1 to the Spitfire, Nina Sullivan.
In the playoffs, Nina with a 357 on base, a double, 3 runs scored, 3 walks, a stolen base, a sacrifice, and great defense.
Three tremendous catches, 1 diving. Fastball fouled off to the left, 0-2 to Nina. And that's as serious a look I've seen on Nina's face all year.
She's having a good time, but she's locked in, she's focused. 2 outs, Graziosi will be off on contact.
Parisi, the eighth grader, just a bit high. Staying at second base was Graziosi.
The ball came back off the backstop really fast. If Graziosi's gonna go, she has to go when it releases out of her hand, has to see the height. Didn't see it, wisely stayed.
And again, if Anaya Bailey didn't catch it, it's uncatchable. That's high in the zone, but Nina Sullivan protecting, fouls it off to the left. Count stays 1-2.
Nina had, she doesn't have a home run to her credit. Almost had her first one against Taunton when she flew out to the fence in right field.
Yep. Wide stance from the left-hand side, slightly open. High ball, 2-2 to Nina Sullivan.
The 36th pitch of the inning between the 2 pitches.
Wow. Fastball just outside, 3-2. Looks to Mark Homer, shakes his head. Mark Homer, the third base coach. Want to say hi to his son, Greg Homer, one of our underwriters down in Arizona. Here comes the pitch from Parisi. Fastball, popped up to the left. Third baseman Hebert is there and makes the catch. But Attleboro sends 9 batters to the plate. Scores 5 runs on 2 base hits. 5 runs on 2 hits. How many errors? 1 Taunton error. Bombardiers leave 1 runner on base. And after a very long top of the first inning, it's 5-0 Bombardiers. And someone in Richmond, Virginia is happy about that. Hey, Ryan Dolinger. We'll be right back. Welcome back. I'm Paul Healy along with Kevin. That's going to leave a Mark Callahan. We're at Worcester State University getting ready for the bottom of the first inning as Attleboro has a 5-0 lead over Taunton. Blue Bombardier fans, you should be very, very happy. But Kevin and I were talking before this game saying I think it's going to take more than 5 runs to win this game.
Yeah, no, we mentioned before the game, this is not going to be a 1-0 game. And if you think Taunton, who averages 12.04 runs per game, and they haven't had a chance to hit yet. You think they're going to quit. You got another thing coming. Place is packed. Great atmosphere here, and I guarantee you at some point, could be in the first inning, 4th, might be in the 7th. Taunton's going to have a response or an answer, and we'll see how Attleboro answers that.
For a radio audience, Taunton wearing their orange jerseys, white numbers with black trim, white pants with orange pinstripes and orange socks. Great looking uniform. I'm not a fan I'm not a fan of their black uniforms with the orange pinstripes, but these I love.
I like these. It's like that Denver Bronco orange crush shirt.
And Attleboro wearing their road uniforms, royal blue tops, simple block lettering, Attleboro, the number in the lower left, white pants, blue socks. Oh, there's a bullet! Off the wall in right center field, Victoria Correo, first pitch swinging, has a leadoff triple.
And a close play at third on the throw, a good relay, but going after the first pitch, and that woke the Taunton fans up with a leadoff triple for the UMass Dartmouth commit, Tori Correo. Correo coming into the game, hitting .402, so that average just went up. And in the playoffs, 4-17.
Mia Torres, bunt, fielded by Callahan, holds the runner.
Nobody's covered first.
First base. And a run scores, and heading to third base because Bodecker can't get the ball out of the top. And right away, Taunton gets a run back.
So that's a sack bunt, no at bat, run scores, and technically that's an error on Jenna. She threw to first base, but nobody was covering it and went to right field. So that's an E1 on Jenna, and Torres goes to third. It's an unfortunate error.
Why was no one covering first?
Well, and now they got to talk. They got to make sure Magnan knows that she's got to get over there. What was the cycle defense called? Jenna looked the girl back at third and then went to go to first. And I think that was a bunt for a hit all the way, but it was a sacrifice. They would have had her at first. Attleboro needs to settle down. 2 pitches, 1 run. We told you.
2 pitches.
Taunton's going to have an answer. And it was sooner rather than later.
I don't think I'm going to be home in time for curfew. This game didn't start till 5:35. We're still in the first inning, and it's 6:02. Bella Bork looks at ball 1 outside, allegedly missed the outside corner. Bella's a left-handed batter. Bella, the Massachusetts Gatorade Player of the Year, 580 batting average, 32 runs knocked in, 12 stolen bases, 3 homers. She's ahead in the count, 2-0. In her career, 166 hits, 145 RBIs, 166 runs. She's a junior. Callahan winds, low, 3-0. Bennett's the catcher, Graziosi at third, Ronan at short, Magnan at second, Fasante, the Jackie variety at first. The outfield left to right, Borges, Sullivan, Bodecker.
Look for Bork to have the green light.
And there it is, base hit, right field, RBI single for Bella Bork. So that's the 33rd RBI of the year.
5-2, important now for everyone just to kind of settle down on Attleboro. Taunton settled down when they came to the plate and actually settled down to get the last 2 outs of the first inning. And now Taunton's running up to the plate, much like Attleboro was running up to the plate in the first inning.
There's a fight at the back rack. High, ball 1 to the cleanup hitter, the great catcher, Anaya Bailey.
526 on the season, 30 hits, 9 home runs.
Actually 556, including the playoffs. Sorry, Kevin.
No, that's right. I took the stats from Hot Sports. And then added and then I did a separate playoff stat. So
2-0.
Ball high. Jenna needs to, from the Attleboro point of view, just take a deep breath, settle down, and start working the zone.
She called strike low inside corner, 2-1. Anaya Bailey and Lola Ronan, both junior commits to UMass Amherst. I bet parts of their coaching staff are here today.
And Jenna and Correo, both UMass Dartmouth commits, playing against each other. Ooh! Jenna wanted that pitch.
3-1.
We've done a lot of Jenna's games. Jenna needs to get the corners. If she's not going to get the corners, she has to force the ball in more, and that's when she can get in trouble pitching.
Bailey has 116 career hits, 141 career RBIs. Ball 4. Well, there's been plenty of offense early in this Division I championship game. Moving to second is Bork, who can fly. Heading to first is Anaya Bailey. There's nobody out. It's 5-2, bottom of the first, in favor of Attleboro. Taunton still threatening.
Attleboro put their first 5 on, and Taunton answering as well, putting their first 4 on.
Gracie Oliveira, the senior first baseman, wearing number 17. She's a University of Maine commit. Ball 1 low. Where was that? University of Maine commit. 410 average, 27 runs knocked in. Plays first base defensively. Call strike outside corner, 1-1.
In the playoffs, Oliveira hitting 500, 8 runs, scores, 6 RBIs, 2 walks, a double, a triple, a home run.
Cheekers. Michelle Raposa wants. That was a polite way to ask the home plate umpire for a timeout. Excuse me. Boy,
it's amazing how many lip readers coaches think there are in the stands.
Yes. Yeah, covering their mouth now when they talk to players.
Thanks again to the NFL. Thanks to Bill Belichick for not allowing any coaches to give us information. And thanks to the NFL for making us all think that we're lip readers.
In the spring of '76, my high school coach, John Mad Dog Doyle, but fielded by Callahan. Oh, the throw is wide into right field. Another run scores. It's 5-3. Still nobody out, and Taunton has runners at the corners. 5-3 Attleboro. Nobody out, runners at the corners.
Yeah, another error on Callahan. She just kind of pushed the throw. She kind of did like a shot put, trying desperately to get that first out, and kind of pushed it away from Fasante, as they did not have her charging on that one, and they had Callahan in charge of the first baseline, 5-3. And you got to figure Oliveira will be going on this pitch, first and third, nobody out, for Ashlyn Hebert, who doesn't make an out in the playoffs.
And Jenna turned to her teammates, patting her chest. My fault, my fault. She's ready to go. Called strike to Ashlyn Hebert again. In her first 8 at-bats in this tournament run, 3 doubles, a home run, 7 runs scored, 10 runs knocked in. Ball, one strike to Ashlyn. Wow.
I still like that high ball chant. When the ball's high and they all say high ball, I don't know, it makes me laugh. 1-1 to Hebert.
Change up. Ooh, drilled. Foul, almost taking out the third base umpire. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So each team in the first inning sent 5 runners to the plate before an out was recorded. And Attleboro still waiting to record their first out, facing the 6th batter, Ashlyn Hebert. Miss personality for the Taunton Tigers. Shot to the second baseman, Martin. Goes to second across the diamond. Safe at first. A run scores. It's 5-4. So an RBI, and reaching first on a fielder's choice was Hebert.
But they get the first out, and that was close. Very difficult to turn a double play, especially in softball on the smaller field. Magnin went to Ronayne. Ronayne fired to Fasante. It was close at first. I wouldn't have been shocked if he called out. I do think he made the right call, and I do think she was safe. So runner on first, 1 out.
Just 1 out. Jay Gagnon is up. The junior left fielder looks at called strike 1 on the outside corner. Those are the pitches Jenna's going to make.
Yep. In the playoffs, Gagnon 267, 2 runs scored, 4 RBIs to go with a couple of doubles.
Called strike on the outside edge. This first inning is not over. The teams have combined for 9 runs. Callahan sets. Up in the zone, 1 ball, 2 strikes to Jay Gagnon, the junior left fielder.
Jenna not trying to give anything good on 0-2. You know, trying to work up and away to see if Gagnon might go chasing. Gagnon doing a nice job not chasing the high one that was up and out of the zone. Jenna trying to go downstairs on that one, and maybe just a bit low. Not a bad pitch, but 2-2.
Right-handed batting Gagnon.
Corner infielders even with the bag.
Called
third strike
3. That was a huge pitch by Jenna to get the second out. Attleboro still barely leading 5-4. Taunton with a runner on first. They have scored 4 runs with just 2 base hits. After Attleboro scored 5 runs with just 2 base hits. They now have 3 base hits. First pitch swinging was Kaylee Lopes, the right fielder.
And moving the second on the play was Ashlyn Hebert, and bringing up Grace Simmons.
Boy, they've been first pitch swinging effectively.
Very effective. That may be a book. You know, Callahan, she works ahead in the count a lot. She throws a first pitch strike about 65% of the time.
Popped up, right side. Fasante going over, foul ball. Count is 0-1.
As most pitchers do, they do better when working from ahead. First pitch strike so important that Taunton looks like they've been trying to take that away from her, like being aggressive going after the very first pitch they see.
Hebert at second base. Lopes at first. Change up. Just missing inside. 1-1.
Got a very aggressive lead on second base, Paul. Attleboro did the delayed steal against Central Catholic. Would not be surprised if Hebert tries to put some pressure on Attleboro with a delayed steal right now, as Hebert's telling inside pitch coming.
Yep. Lofted into center field. Sullivan back, settles under it. Nita Sullivan makes the catch. Both teams send 9 batters to the plate in the first inning. Attleboro holds a 5-4 lead. Taunton 4 runs on just 3 hits, 2 Attleboro errors, 2 runners left on base for Taunton after 1 very long first inning. It's 5-4 Attleboro. We'll be right back. Welcome back. I'm Paul Healy along with Kevin Callahan. Heavens to Betsy, what a first inning. 9 runs scored. Attleboro scores 5 runs on 2 hits, 1 Taunton error. And then Taunton scored 4 runs on 3 hits, 2 Attleboro errors. Jenna Callahan will lead off for the second time.
Yeah, just to recap that first inning. Both teams just sloppy.
Yeah.
And Attleboro came out with the lead, 5-4.
Yeah.
You got to look at the silver lining, the positive. Okay, came out of the inning 5-4. You already forced a pitching change on Taunton.
Yeah.
Attleboro's been hitting the ball. Each team has struck out once. Each team has sent 9 batters to the plate. And Attleboro walked out of the first inning with a 5-4 lead. I think both pitchers are going to settle down now, and you're going to get a more traditional game.
Parisi on the mound. Misses low and outside on a heater. Ball 1 to Jenna Callahan, who had a base hit to center field and scored. Called strike on the inside. 1-1.
1-1.
Jenna, left-handed batter, leadoff hitter. As of now, the leading number of career base hits for the Bombardiers. 2-1 high. Jenna struck out just 3 times all season. Ow, what'd you kick me for? Called strike on the outside corner. Kevin kicked me because against Central Catholic, I mentioned Lola Ronan had only struck out 3 times all year, and on the next pitch.
And I didn't tell you Jenna strikeouts. That means you've done that on your own to jinx it.
Protecting the plate, fouls it off to the left, 2-2, late swing.
Yeah, late swing, but again, we've talked about it so often, it's so cliche. With 2 strikes, yes, she's not swinging at that with 0-1 strikes.
Yeah.
But with 2 strikes, you just can't take that chance. She fouled it off, resets the count, 2-2.
Parisi, the 8th grader, in the circle. Fouled off again, count remains 2-2.
Should be the 7th pitch of the at-bat.
And our sound equipment here is, I can't believe the amount of dust covering our equipment here.
And they watered the field down, too, in between games, but they didn't do the sides, so.
Parisi gets the sign from the catcher. Fastball hit to Bella Bork at shortstop, sidearm, in time, 6-3 if you're scoring at home. Got her by I was going to say a half a step. That was closer to a quarter step.
Yeah, credit Bork on that. She put a nice charge on it, rounded the ball, came up and threw that sidearm that Lola Ronan's been doing this year.
Yep.
And that helps with the transition on the throw, and she gets just as much zip on the ball to get Jenna by about a half a step, like you mentioned.
Raina Bennett walked and scored in the top of the first. Called strike 1, heater on the outside corner. Again, Bailey is the catcher. Hebert at third. Bork, Massachusetts Gatorade Player of the Year, is a shortstop. Correo is at second. Oliveira at first. Outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Outfield, left to right, Gagnon, Torres, and Lopes. Very similar to Attleboro's outfield, young and speedy. Gary, we're working here.
Just saying, comparing the pitching.
High, 2 balls, 1 strike.
But to give a quick shout out to Dummer, New Hampshire, or Sandwich, New Hampshire, wherever my brother is, Mansfield, Mass, Prudence Island checking in as well.
All right.
2-1 pitch is outside. 3 balls, 1 strike. 2 to freshman Bennett, who walked and scored last inning. And again, Bennett, 359 in the year, 375 on base percentage in the playoffs, 353 with a 389.
Called strike on the outside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes. We just got a text from Ben Rosa, host of Free For All Wednesday nights on 1320 WARA, 5 to 8 p.m. I'll read you that in a second.
The payoff pitch.
Shoot! Off the, right to Hebert. That ball was hit so hard it bounced off Hebert's stomach. Had time to pick it up off the ground and fire out the very fast Raina Bennett at first base.
Yeah, we mentioned prior to the game just how good of a third baseman Ashlyn Hebert is. That ball got on her in a hurry and absolutely crushed. by Raina Bennett. And again, one of those balls you've got to take confidence from now as a hitter. Say, okay, I am on her now.
Yeah. Lola Bennett hit by a pitch in the first time up.
Lola
Ronayne hit by a pitcher second time up. First time on the head, this time on the foot. She's at first base. Ben Rosa writes in again after the first inning. It was 5-4. Ben wrote, well, Paul, you did say it wasn't going to be a 1-0 shutout in the pregame. That was Kevin, actually, but yes, the point remains valid. And Ryan Dolinger, the stress levels are sure going to leave a mark on Kevin Callahan, especially after that first inning.
It's all part of the game. No two games ever play out the exact same way.
Savannah Bodeker. How did she get on in the first inning?
She hit a fielder's choice.
That's right. Looks at called strike one from the 8th grader Parisi. Nobody on. 2 outs, 5-4 Attleboro, top of the second.
In the playoffs, Parisi with 10 innings, 11 hits, 4 runs, 4 earned, a walk, and 5 strikeouts.
Outside, 1 ball, 1 strike.
If you're looking for Ronayne to steal, she does have 5 stolen bases on the season.
I live in Quincy. Do you think I'll be home by midnight tonight? High, 2 balls, 1 strike to Savannah Bodeker.
After the long first inning, I did look up to see if there were lights. They are indeed lights here at this field. In theory, this game will not be suspended because of darkness.
High, 3-1. Want to say hello to Luke, Alex, Lily, her older siblings, and Grandma Lori.
All right, Grandma Lori. She jumped high off the couch last game.
Yes, she did. That's outside, ball 4. Bombardiers have runners on first and second, 2 outs. Top of the second, they lead 5-4.
Couple good at-bats. Jenna with a 7-pitch at-bat. Raina Bennett crushes one off a 6-pitch at-bat. Yes, there were 2 outs, but then Lola gets hit, and then Savannah now just working a 5-pitch walk. And now for Sophie Borges, one of the best hitters in the playoffs for Attleboro, 533, 2 doubles, a triple, a home run, 9 RBIs, 4 runs scored, and raising her average to 355 in the season.
She had an RBI on a fielder's choice. Ball gets away.
And a pass ball.
And both runners move up.
Well, it was from Lola's point of view, she saw that ball come out of Bailey's glove, did not hesitate, and pounced on it. And again, in the Central Catholic game, we didn't see a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Yeah, Lola is an elite base runner. She has great instincts on the base paths. Ball outside. It is 2-0 to Sophie Borges. And in the playoffs, did you say your playoffs numbers?
Yeah, I did, but feel free to say them again. 355. Oh, no, 533. See, I had the right numbers.
Call strike inside corner, 2-1. You would think Kevin and I are spouses the way we refuse to listen to each other.
What? You're talking again.
Foul off to the right, or as my buddy John Richards used to say to me way back in Westboro High, keep talking, Paul, that way, keep talking, Paul, that way we know you're not thinking. It's safer for all of us.
Second and third, 2 outs for Borges. Runners will be off on contact.
5-4, top of the second, Attleboro leads. Popped up 8 miles high on the left side. Bork is over there in foul territory to make the catch. Nothing is going to be easy in this game. Bombardiers do not score, but they left 2 runners on base. So Attleboro has 5 runs on 2 hits, 1 Taunton error, 3 runners left on base, 5-4 Bombardiers. Bottom of the second coming up on double WARA. Welcome back to 1320 WARA. Welcome back to AACS 96 Sports. We're in the bottom of the second inning, and I feel like I've been here for 4 days.
Well, we did have that previous game.
Yeah, well, no, I mean just this.
I know.
Good point, but yeah. Leadoff batter, Captain Victoria Carrillo. 3 times, or a 4-time state champion, been a varsity player since she was a freshman. Hawk League All-Star, All-Scholastic honorable mention this year. Ball 1 to Victoria, leading off the second as she did the first. Left-handed Batter wide stance. Called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Nice pitch, Jenna Callahan.
Yeah, I think there was some first inning jitters on both teams. The offenses were awake. I think you'll see, both teams kind of settle into, I won't say a 1-2-3 groove, but into a more traditional type of offense.
1 and 2.
And in the interest of calling it both ways, that was high.
Yeah.
I mean, it just, Jenna was the beneficiary of that call. But it's been going both ways, so.
High, 2 balls, 1 strike.
And to Jenna's credit, that's the exact same pitch you could come back with. The previous pitch was high, called a strike. So she came back on another high pitch, and I'm talking a little softer because we know the umpire can hear us.
Yes.
So it's 2-2 now.
The 2 future teammates at UMass Dartmouth. 3 balls, 2 strikes, as that was in the dirt outside.
Again, important for Jenna to trust her stuff and trust her defense and try to get that first out. And again, important for Taunton to get that lead off on.
Carrillo, a .438 on base percentage in the playoffs. And again, first pitch of the game she saw smacked a triple to right center field. Ball 4 high. And Jenna walks about 3 batters a month. That's the leadoff batter on with a walk. And leadoff walks, those runners score, Kevin?
75% of the time. Jenna's stats are a little bit better, about 50% of the time. Still not great, but it's just one of those weird stats that pop up all the time, baseball and softball. It's rather consistent. Bunt.
Lets it go, high, ball 1. This is Mia Torres. Also a senior captain. She's been a 3-time state champion in 2023, 24, and 25. Hawk League All-Scholastic the last 2 seasons. Low.
So the first pitch, looked let her high, but I also wonder if she offered, and they called it a ball. That one was definitely low.
Yep.
So 2-0. But,
Yep, that's Jenna Callahan winds. High, 3-0. Jenna with a smile on her face. And again, Attleboro was old school. The freshman catcher calls the pitches. Jenna fires him. No looking into the dugout as God herself intended. 3 balls, 1 strike. Games were invented for players, not coaches. I want players making decisions. Drives me nuts when they call pitches from the bench.
Middle infield is back. Both corners are still in front of the bases.
Lofted into left field. Borges is there, makes the catch. 1 out, 1 on, 5-4, bottom of the second, Attleboro leads.
Borges positioned perfectly, kind of for the slap hitter, as we talked earlier in the other game for sure. Slap hitters have a tendency to go to the left side, the opposite field.
Yep.
Borges positioned perfectly for that catch. Had no chance of getting Carrillo, who was about a third of the way to second base when she caught
And
it.
here's Bella, look out, Bork. Oh, there's a shot to deep center field. Sullivan is back. Home run off the flagpole. That was a line shot on the first pitch. Taunton leads 6-5.
And for Bella Bork, that's her 4th home run of the year, raising her average, and that was crushed to straightaway center. Nina Sullivan, the center fielder, had a good beat on it, just ran out of real estate in center field. There's a hit, I believe, of the 3 flagpoles, the left flagpole just over the fence.
Yeah, I thought it hit the center flagpole about halfway up.
Okay, the center flagpole just over the fence. Hit one of the flagpoles.
Yeah.
Anyway, there's a red tent out there. Anyway, nice hit for a beautiful hit by Bella Bork, and Taunton takes a 6-5 lead. But just the bottom of the second inning.
That's just their 4th hit of the game. So 6 runs on 4 hits. Attleboro 5 runs on 2 hits. Low to the Anaya Bailey, the cleanup hitter who walked and scored in the bottom of the 1st. We're going to be here a while, folks. Shot. Roning makes the catch at shortstop. L6 if you're scoring at home. 2 outs. 6-5 Taunton, bottom of the second.
Ball hit there to Roning, a couple steps to her right. Looked like it was coming off the bat just a little bit harder, slowed down, and I think for Nia Bailey, she probably just missed it, just off the barrel, just a bit. Not much, so. Gracie Oliveira now up.
I want to thank Coach Michelle Raposo, who sent us some great stats on the ladies in an outstanding format that even I can read. Ball 1 to Gracie Oliveira. She reached on an error her first time up.
Technically, she is 0 for 0.
Wow.
With a
Who the
sack
hell was
bunt
that?
reaching on an error. And again, this is where Jenna will get herself in trouble. If Jenna can't get the letter, the knees, the inside, outside, it forces everything back to the middle. And you saw what Bella Bork did.
Foul off to the right, 2 balls, 1 strike.
And the
That was
hack
second
there by
pitch, not a
Gracie
strike.
Oliveira, just missing on that one. And it's one of the toughest things. When you have a McCoy Walsh type fastball, you can overcome that.
UMaine commit, 500 batting average in the playoffs. 27 RBIs on the season. Wow. Okay, can I get a wow? 3 balls, 1 strike. How's that shoebox strike zone?
This type of strike zone just does not bode well for Attleboro.
Here's a shot to right center field. Sullivan in, Sullivan back. Nina Sullivan makes the catch for the 3rd out.
Fortunately for Attleboro, it did not come back to haunt. But as a parent, one of the Attleboro players, I'm a little nervous.
Taunton, after 2 innings, has 6 runs on 4 hits, 2 Attleboro errors. Taunton has left 2 runners on base. 6-5 Taunton as we head to the 3rd inning on 1320 WARA. Welcome back. I'm Paul Healy along with Kevin. That's going to leave Mark Callahan, Attleboro head ice hockey coach, and Norton assistant softball coach Gary Morin sitting nearby. We're going to have to bring 3 headsets next year because Gary's had something to say that's been prescient every half-inning break.
We're getting the layout here of Worcester State, the baseball field to our left. You mentioned the Worcester Little League team that went to the Little League World Series.
Yep.
Their field is just to our right, up the hill a little bit.
With a night through press box, it looks like. Swing and a miss to Attleboro's number 22. Kaylee Magnan, the sophomore, ground out to 3rd, but had an RBI in the bottom of the 1st. 6-5 Taunton as we head to the 3rd. Offers to bunt a ball in the dirt. It's 1 ball. It's 0-2.
Got to pull back a little bit quicker on that. Got the Taunton defense moving on that, but now Taunton's defense 0-2 will be back in their normal position, which is with corners are even with the bag. Middle infielders are back.
Kaylee has a double, 6 RBIs in the playoffs. Lofts it to left field. Gagnon is there and makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down. 6-4 Taunton, top of the 3rd.
6-5.
5, sorry. Again, my brain said 5. My mouth said 4, obviously. Avery Graziosi, the sophomore, with a double to left center field for 2 RBIs. Thought it was a home run, but there are deeper fences here in college fields. Yeah. Called strike 1.
What? Sir, a lot of times I mark a book based on what I think, and I don't listen to the umpire. I had already marked the ball. That's why I said what.
Parisi, the 8th grader, fires. Just misses inside, 1-1.
To be fair, I thought that was more of a strike. So the count's 1-1. We just got there different ways.
Again, we're to the side of the plate, so inside, outside is tougher for us to see than the umpire. We're not paid to umpire. She's not paid to broadcast. Called strike, low inside corner, 1-2. To Magnan, who's also a heck of a pitcher. Only Attleboro pitcher with more strikeouts than inning pitch. 17 strikeouts in 14 innings.
That's Graziosi.
Oh, Graziosi, sorry. Thank you. Magnan was the last batter.
Ball's in the dirt. She got
Swing and a
tagged
miss.
out.
And that's the first?
Second
Second strikeout.
Parisi.
Just struck out the first batter she faced.
Yes.
2 outs. Here comes Samantha Fasante.
Struck out looking in her first at bat.
Wow. Ball 1. Wow. She's got a 500 average in the playoffs. A walk, a run, and a stolen base.
Regular season 317 with a 440 on base.
Ground ball. Parisi grabs it. The pitcher fires to first base. 1-2-3 inning for Taunton. And we head to the bottom of the 3rd inning. The Tigers lead the Bombardiers 6-5. We'll be right back. We're getting ready for the bottom of the 3rd inning. The Taunton Tigers, 4 runs in the first, 2 runs in the second. They lead 6-5. And as Ben Rosa said when he texted in, well, you did say it wasn't going to be a 1-0 shutout, Kevin.
No, we knew that going in. It's a warm day. Offenses have a tendency to strut their stuff, so to speak.
Wind blowing out to right center.
Right. Did you when you were an umpire, did you ump any high school games, any championship games?
I didn't do it long enough
Okay.
to get the seniority to do the playoff games. Ball one outside to Ashlyn Hebert, who had a fielder's choice for an RBI in the first inning. She's going to Stonehill to play soccer. It is 2-0 to Ashlyn.
Yeah, how good are you to be? Because I don't know. I'm assuming she could have played D1 softball. Her numbers are good. Her ability is good. But I guess soccer is the first love.
Ball high, 3-0. Hebert, 417 batting average. I'm sorry, 417 batting average. 24 runs knocked in. 8-18 in the playoffs. Base hit to left field. Diving stop by Sophie Borges to prevent that from getting to the corner. How often do you see a base hit to left field? And I'm putting a star in my program for a great play by the left fielder.
Yeah, because that's a heck of a chance. It looked like the angle that she was taking was going to be a surefire double off the fence, and with Taunton's aggressive base running, you never know if they're going to continue on to third. Anyway, she dove and kept it at a single, came up firing to second, so we'll see. That's those little things that don't show up in the stat sheet that are super important to keep a runner, all the way back at first base.
Ball one to Jay Gagnon, who struck out looking in the first, but boy, Attleboro's outfield has been so strong defensively. Bunt up in the air. Oh, Callahan can't make the catch. Throws to second for the out. And again, I think she was trying to make that, before she tried to make the catch, she was already turning to throw to first for the double play.
Let's see if there was a double play. It goes as a fielder's choice bunt.
1-6.
1-5. And she's
1-6, the shortstop.
Oh, Lola threw it out? Okay, so 1-6.
Yep.
And then Lola threw out the girl at second base, 6-4 for the first out.
No, Jenna picked the ball up.
I thought it went off her glove, and then Lola.
Jenna dropped the ball, picked it up, and threw to. So I guess it was to Magnan. Thank you, Gary.
So 1-4. That's why Gary's sticking around. So 1-4, ball one high to Kaylee Lopes.
One out, runner on first, that being Gagnon, who reached her fielder's choice. Pop up to right field.
Out of play.
Out of play, foul ball. Count is 1-1 now to Kaylee Lopes.
A single to left in the first inning. 1-1, one out. Runner on first. Taunton leading 6-5, bottom of the third.
Take something off that. Popped up to the right. Fasante, the first baseman in foul territory, makes the grab for the second out. So runner on first, and here comes Grace Simmons. She flew out to center field her first time up. Grace Simmons hit .367 in the regular season. 14 RBI in the postseason. Doing well as well. Looks at ball one outside. So Taunton now with 6 runs on 5 base hits. Ball high. 2-0.
It's Tori Correo waits on deck. She has an a triple to right and a walk, scoring 2 runs. Simmons, as you mentioned, Paul, flew out to center field back in the first inning.
Lofted to short right field. In comes Bodecker, and the wind pushed it to her left at the last minute, but she makes the catch. So
I was going to say, I just wanted, before you go to break, how important that play was by Borges, because that bunt would have been a bunt with a runner on second, possibly moving the girl to third, and then who knows on these foul ball pop-ups, could be a sacrifice fly. Borges right now, it's a key play of the game defensively.
Absolutely. Taunton, 6 runs, 5 hits, 2 Attleboro errors, 3 runners left on base. They lead 6-5 as we head to the top of the 4th. We'll be right back. Welcome back. We're in the campus of Worcester State University, the Division I softball state championship game. The Attleboro Blue Bombardiers, ranked number 3, trail the number 1 ranked Taunton Tigers, who've won 5 straight state titles. If you're in Arizona and need a contractor, look up Greg Homer, A Resilient Contracting LC, resetting the standard. Look for Greg, G-R-E-G, at a-rcontracting.com. A bitter disappointment to Mark Homer as his son, but one heck of a great contractor in Arizona. Ball 1 to the number 9 batting, Nina Sullivan. In the top of the 4th, Taunton leads 6-5. Ball 2 as it's high to Nina. Whoops.
Nina's at her best when she's attacking the ball, so she'll look for something to attack here with her quick hands to see if she can drive one and get on with a 2-0 count.
Up the middle, base hit, Kevin. Oh, Nina Sullivan, way to make Kevin Callahan look good. And folks, do you know how tough that is?
Very, very difficult, and thank you, Nina, every once in a while. Callahan will look to help herself now, unless, Coach Homer puts a bunt on, which is possibilities. Sullivan's got some good speed.
Yep.
Callahan 1 for 2 on the day, so it'll be interesting to see what he calls here.
Led off the game with a base hit to center field. Ball 1, low and outside. 1-0 to Jenna. Attleboro now with 5 runs on 3 hits. 1 Taunton error. 3 runners left on base for the Bombardiers. We're in the top of the 4th. 6-5 Tigers. Shot to center field, but it stays up in the air. Catch is made by Therese, who gets it in. Therese is a senior captain and a 3-time state champion. Gazette All-Star in 2025. Hockomock League All-Scholastic since 2024, 25, and 26. Yes, Kevin?
The Jenna's best hit of the day so far. That goes for a line out. Her hit was a decently hit, and that goes for the hit.
1 out. Sullivan at first. Up is Raina Bennett, the freshman catcher who may jeopardize some Attleboro records in 4 years.
She showed bunt, pulled back a time, took ball up high, ball 1-0.
She's reached in a walk and scored and ground out to third on a great play by Hebert. Foul.
I think that hit her.
Yep.
But she seems no worse for the wear, no limp or anything.
She's a catcher.
So, exactly. She's used to being beat up with a whole body being a bruise. I don't know how catchers do it. It's incredible.
Oh, there's a shot to left field. Oh, what a catch! Tremendous running catch by Gagnon. Heading towards the line on that dead run, stuck up that left hand at the top of her leap to make the grab. That's a, wow, what a play.
Yeah, as good of a play as Borges being given a single. Gagnon made a great play there. Nina Sullivan was pretty much standing on second base when she caught that ball. Great heads-up base running. It's exactly where you wanted Sullivan. Had a retreat back to first. That gets past Gagnon. Sullivan standing on third, maybe scoring.
Lola Ronayne is up. Shot foul down the third baseline, 0-1. Lola's been hit by a pitch twice tonight. Read some of Lola's amazing stats.
Lola coming into the game with a .486 batting average, almost a .600 on base at .598, 14 home runs, 46 RBIs in the playoffs, a .500 on base, 3 home runs, 6 RBIs, 6 runs scored, now 3 hit by pitch, 4 walks.
As a sophomore, she was the Hockomock Sports Player Underclassman of the Year. This ball lofted to shallow right field. Goes foul. Count is 0-2 on Lola. As a sophomore, again, 17 home runs, 55 RBI. This year, she's slacking only 45.
Yeah, incredible, right? You see, Sullivan goes in motion on 0-2.
Ooh, that pitch was low, but she's 0-2. She's got to protect. And that one's got her limping a bit. It was one off her foot. Here comes Michelle Raposa out of the dugout.
That hit the catcher, too. So I think it hit Lola and the catcher. So I think they're just kind of checking on the catcher. Again, I wouldn't be surprised to see Sullivan in motion on 0-2. A lot of times you do get those change-ups. Sometimes they're in the dirt.
Yeah.
And Sullivan's got the speed to beat it out. And just looking back, who hit that home run for King Philip on the 0-2 ball at her neck last game?
Oh.
Was that Durden?
Oh,
Gill. It was Gill.
That was Allie Gill.
Allie Gill, her 18th home run on an 0-2 pitch, which is a perfect pitcher's pitch. And a high five between Bailey and Ronayne, the future teammates at UMass Amherst.
As the trainers came out of the dugout to look at
Bailey,
yep. And again, her younger sister, an 8th grader, is the backup catcher.
Yeah, she already put the gear on. Now she has to take it off.
There's a shot.
But we don't know.
Deep to center field. Oh, the Taunton center fielder goes. Home run! A 2-run homer! And the Bombardiers have the lead back 7-5. Are you kidding me? Doctor, I'm going to need more heart pills here.
4 hard hit balls this inning. Sullivan, Callahan, Bennett, and Ronan. 2 of them for outs, 2 of them for hits. Attleboro takes the lead, 7-6.
And that's the thing. 4 hard hit balls this inning for the Bombardiers. Lola Ronan.
15th
again, these
home
fans.
run.
Say it again.
15th home run, 47th RBI of the season. And career home run number
36.
Thank you.
I just did the math there, and I'm ashamed I couldn't do it in my head. I had to write it out. 4 plus 17 plus 15.
36.
Lola Ronan. What that was, again, the fence here is at least 215, might be 225. That was a bomb. And whoever that cameraman is out in center field, boy, that must have been a great angle of that home run. Called strike to the cleanup hitter, Savannah Bodecker, who reached in a fielder's choice to knock in a run in the first inning. Her 6th RBI of the playoffs. There's a ball lofted to right field. That's going to be foul. Count will be 0-2.
So both teams showing an ability to come back. Taunton coming to the plate in their first at bat down 5, put 4 up and then take the lead. Attleboro without a hit in the last 2 innings, then string together, well, hit the ball hard 4 times, resulting in 2 runs to retake the lead. So both teams showing some resiliency, which has kind of marked their season all year.
Called strike. Low inside corner, I guess. But for the Attleboro Blue Bombardiers, 2 more runs for a total of 7. They now lead 7-6. They had 2 more hits for a total of 4. 1 Taunton error. Bombardiers have only left 3 runners on base. We head to the bottom of the 4th. Now Attleboro leads 7-6. We'll be right back on AACS 96 Sports. Welcome back. I want to thank our home plate umpire for delaying the start of that inning. She didn't realize I was late coming back for a break, but I was. Squaring to bunt is the leadoff batter, Victoria Correo. A captain looks at ball 1 high. She had a triple to right center field on the first pitch she saw tonight as the leadoff batter, then walked and scored. So she scored 2 runs. Correo is a captain. Hockomock League All-Scholastic Honorable Mention this year and a 4-time state champion. You're a varsity player for 4 years at Taunton. You're a hell of a player.
You are. It's incredible.
1-1 is the count to Victoria, the left-handed batter. Shot to left field.
Right
back
field.
is Savannah Bodecker. Right field, excuse me. Home run! And the wind is blowing that way, but wow, did she get under that. Correo. Number 35.
I did not think that was going to carry, Paul. And that carried for her 4th home run of the year. And we are tied up 7-7 here in the 4th inning.
Yeah, no disrespect to Victoria Correo.
None whatsoever.
4-year starter, but wow, I didn't think that was hit that hard. And that went out to right field.
You can see the flags, blowing from left to right. She was a left-handed pull hitter.
Yeah.
Again, I thought Bodecker had a beat on it. Did not see just how far it cleared, but it cleared enough. We knew it had the height right away. But
don't get the wrong idea. I almost hit someone coming out of a porta potty. That was a fine how do you do.
Yeah.
Which are down in the right field corner. So we're tied at 7. Wow, what a game. 7 runs on 6 hits now for the Tigers. And here comes Mia Torres, another left-handed batter. Had a sacrifice bunt, reached on an error and scored, and flew out to left field. She's a slap hitter. Ball 1.
And a change-up and 1-0 to Mia Torres.
Torres, one of the senior captains. 2-0 high.
That one I agree with.
She's heading to University of New Haven. She's hit .750 in the playoffs. 142 hits in her career, 56 RBIs, 131 runs. Where was that? Where in God's name was that pitch?
Paul, we've done games for 10 years. You and I have never combined for this many
Complaints.
and we're only in the 4th inning.
Called strike, 3-1.
And I want to be 100% fair. Yes, we know the Attleboro team. We're in Attleboro Station. My daughter's on the team. It hasn't been strong for Taunton either.
Yep.
But it affects the whole at bat.
Ground ball to Magnan at second base. Fields it, fires to Magnan, and boy, oh boy, can Torres fly. as Attleboro made that play just in time. 4-3 if you're scoring at home.
Why wouldn't you be?
First out of the inning.
She fired that to Jackie Fasante. Magnan fielder, in fact, threw it to Jackie Fasante. My gosh. Getting tongue-tied here as Bella Bork, 2 for 2 with a single and a home run.
2-run homer. Ball 1.
Jenna doing a good job keeping her composure on the mound. 7-7 game.
Yeah.
Obviously not pitching 100% the way she wants it to be.
Shot up the middle, caught by Jenna Callahan for the second out against the outstanding Bella Bork, Massachusetts Gatorade Player of the Year this year, 3-time state champion. She's been an all-star or an all-scholastic since she's been an 8th grader.
All things being equal, if that was Lola pitching, she would have caught it at her chest. But Jenna kind of had to jump for it.
Anaya Bailey, base hit, first pitch swinging. Boy, Taunton has been really enjoying swinging at the first pitch in a lot of these at-bats.
Yep.
Now, she's 1 for 2 now with a walk and a run scored.
She lined out to Ronine in the second inning. So 2 outs, bringing up Gracie Oliveira, who sack bunt, reached on an error and got forced at second on a fielder's choice and flew out to center field. Nina Sullivan in her last at bat.
Another senior captain, another 4-time champion. 7-7, change up. Called strike.
Oh, I was going to say, that's the one time I disagree with the Attleboro fans because I thought that was a ball. It was a strike. Oh, my God.
That was the Taunton fans complaining.
Yeah, exactly. I forgot that they represent half the crowd as well.
Outside. 1 ball, 1 strike to Gracie Oliveira.
We are 4-4 here in the bottom, 7-7 in the bottom of the 4th.
Leave the mistakes to me, Kevin. Jenna winds. High, lofted towards Shorlo center field. That's going to bloop in there for a single. Funny game, baseball. Bella Bork can hit a line shot for an out to Callahan, and there's a bloop base hit to center field for Oliveira.
Yeah, a little miscommunication. I'm not sure because it kind of fell in between Nina, Lola, and Kaylee.
Lola might have had that.
Thought so. I mean, but she's playing very deep in the hole. It's a long run. Not sure maybe Kaylee, and Nina's obviously playing deep. I think it's just one of those hits that just falls in, and it's a bloop, but it's first and second for Ashlyn Hebert.
Called strike outside edge to Hebert, who had a fielder's choice for an RBI and a base hit to left field when a great diving play by Sophie Borges kept it a single. That was a big play in this game. Low, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And again, watch that aggressive lead on second base by Anaya Bailey. Getting very far off the base. We've seen delayed steals in these playoffs. I wouldn't put it past Taunton at all. It's a great, clean play if it works.
Ground ball, Ronay, under Ronay's glove. Scoring the lead run for Taunton is Anaya Bailey to make it 8-7. I think that's an E6, I think.
E6, okay.
Moving to second base was Grace Oliveira. Scoring was Anaya Bailey, reaching first on the error.
No, it's second and third. Oliveira went to third.
Oh, wow,
and
okay.
Hebert went to second. So second and third. Taunton retakes the lead 8-7, and Coach Homer calls for a mound visit. Ball was hit well, but it did just go under her glove.
Yep.
I think Lola just came up on it just a little bit too early.
She was looking to flip the ball to second.
Flip it to second, and just came up. And but it's the type of game, Paul, where it's okay. It's 8-7, and Attleboro will get their turn. This neither team is done scoring in this game.
A boxing commentator might say, "What is keeping them up, Ken?"
Yeah, exactly.
Taunton now with 8 runs on 7 hits. Sorry, 8 hits. Yeah, Paul, the home run counts as a base hit. That's the one I missed.
Yeah, it does.
And it's funny that, boy, the wind is a powerful thing because the wind now, that's blowing out strongly to right. It was right center earlier today. Now that's directly to right field, which means more dust is blowing on us.
Exactly. In our notes and dislodging the tape. Jay Cagnon coming to the plate, second and third, 2 outs. She struck out and reached on a fielder's choice.
Oh, there's a base hit down the left field line. Again, first pitch swinging. This reached the fence. This is going to knock in 2 runs. and it's going to be 10-7. Throw gets away. She's going to third. She's out. So that's 7-6 to 1-5 for the out at third. But a 2-run RBI single to left field. Let me write this down. 7-6 to 1-5 for the out at third.
10-7 after 4.
So Taunton now with 10 runs on 9 hits. 2 Attleboro errors and 3 runners left on. Pardon me?
3 errors. I mean, 2 in the first and 1 that inning.
3 Attleboro errors. 3 Taunton runners left on base. We head to the top of the 5th. 10-7 Taunton Tigers over the Attleboro Blue Bombardiers. Welcome back. Paul Healy along with Kevin. That's going to leave a Mark Callahan. We head to the top of the 5th inning. And again, I am emotionally drained watching this game. I'll talk. I'll tell you any secret you want to know. Just let this game get back to normal.
Well, not completely normal because, I am biased.
10-7 Taunton, top of the 5th. Ball 1 outside to Sophie Borges, who had a fielder's choice for an RBI and is fouled out to the shortstop.
Borges showing bunt on that, so does pull in the corner infielders where the middle infielders stay back and straight away.
Ooh, swings at a pitch up in the zone, 1-1. Then again.
Sophie in these playoffs, 533, basically hitting for the cycle in the playoffs, 9 RBIs, 4 runs scored. Has scored a run this game and has an RBI.
Change up outside, 2 balls, 1 strike to Sophie Borges.
Going to CCRI next year, going to major in psychology.
If you played under Coach Homer for 4 years, you'd major in psychology too. Fly ball, shallow right field.
Trouble.
Tough wind, and it falls between the second. Oh, they throw back to first, almost in time. And again, it's a swirling wind up there, so nobody touched it. We have to call that a base hit.
I am going with a base hit on that, but there is a wind, there is a sun, and you sort of like the bloop single that fell in between Kaylee Lolanina. That was like a bloop single that fell in between Correo and Lopes. It's one of those things. You get the line outs that are outs and the bloops that are in.
Attleboro's 5th hit of the game.
Straight steal.
Trying to steal. Face first slide. She's in there. Squaring to bunt.
And I'm not sure if that was maybe a missed signal there. I don't think she was actively trying to steal on that. If so, she got a bit of a late jump. And I don't know if that was a bunt and run or something missed, but it was ball 1 high. However, it worked out for Attleboro as Sophie gets a stolen base. And for Sophie, that's her 6th stolen base of the year.
Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. Magnan grounded out to third for an RBI in the first. Flew out to left field in the third. Kaylee Magnan in the playoffs has a double and 6 runs knocked in. Call strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. I'm jealous of Coach Homer. He's in the third base coach's box. He's in the shade now.
Yes, exactly.
Parisi, the 8th grader, slowly hit. Oh, what a play by Hebert, but the throw goes wide. Rounding third to come home and making it to second base was Magnan. Scoring is Borges. It's 10-8. Taunton over Attleboro in the top of the 5th.
And that went to third, right? So I think
E5.
E5 on the throw. Got away from the first baseman, Oliveira, who was in a full stretch.
Yep.
So as the ball got past her, I remember that from my high school days. It's tough to get up really quick and go after a ball that gets away. So Kaylee Magnan was able to take second base. No RBI.
Graziosi looks at ball 1 high. She had a double to deep left center field to knock in 2 runs in the first inning. Attleboro's 4th and 5th runs when they took a 5-0 lead, then out trailed 10-8. Low inside to Avery Graziosi, the sophomore third baseman.
Avery will look again. We talk all the time on 2-0, 3-1, looking for something to drive. 3-0 if you're Taunton, as they've done it twice.
Lowered outside.
In this situation, trailing by 2, I would not give Avery the green light. Let her see another pitch here with a runner on second. She'll most likely see another good pitch on 3-1.
Ella Parisi, the 8th grade pitcher. Change it.
And they got kind of a rookie, the sophomore, the underclassmen. They don't try to steal the call. I think an umpire instinctively will just call the strike because they're afraid of being shown up. So I'd like to see Avery just not do that.
Yep. Shot right at the second baseman, fielded by Correo. Over to Oliveira at first. Runner is out, advancing to third was Kaylee Magnan.
So the first out, but moves the ball to the other side and is able to get Magnan over to third base.
First out of the inning. We are in the top of the 5th inning. 1 out, Attleboro trailing 10-8 with a runner on third, and Sam Fasante up looking for her first hit of the day.
Corners in, outfield shallow.
Called strike. No, I will say as an umpire, player starts running to first base before the catcher's caught the ball. Yeah, subconsciously, it's not even conscious. Subconsciously, the strike zone expands dramatically. Bump popped up. Oh, a diving play by the catcher, Anaya Bailey. Oh, my stars, what a play. That gets a big star on my scorecard.
That was not a high pop-up. She saw it right away. No time to take the mask off. Not that deep of a backstop either. Went sliding into it on her knees. I thought for sure that was going to hit the fence, and it did not. Great second out for Taunton.
That was like the quickness of a soccer goalie. Nina Sullivan looks at ball 1 high. She's popped out to third, had a base hit to center field, and scored. Attleboro trailing 10-8, 2 outs, top of the 5th, runner on third. Ball high, 2-0 to Nina Sullivan.
Sullivan's hit last inning before she scored was on the 2-0 pitch. So again, she'll look for something to drive. She took a pitch right up the middle last time for a hit.
Ooh, just gets under it, lofts it to the middle infield. Bella Bork calls off the second baseman and makes the catch. Attleboro gets 1 run back. They now have 8. 1 more base hit. They have 5. Second error of the game for Taunton, and Attleboro's left 4 runners on base. We head to the bottom of the 5th. The Taunton Tigers 10, the Attleboro Blue Bombardiers 8. Welcome back. Paul Healy, along with Kevin Callahan. Jim Jones, our engineer in charge, running our graphics. We have a pitching change. Kevin, speak.
Yeah, Lola Ronin coming in to pitch. Her and Jenna swap shortstop and pitcher. Lola on the air, 3-1, 31 innings, 3.84 ERA, 16 strikeouts on the year. 1.6 whip, and Lola features a dynamic fastball and a good changeup as well. And I'm not surprised. We were talking, off air right before it happened. Taunton's been hitting Jenna. Jenna's been struggling a bit with her strike zone. I think you have to make a change. It's 10-8, bottom of the 5th. You can always reinsert Jenna if necessary. You also got Kaylee Magnan as well, if need be.
Kaylee Lopes looks at ball 1 outside on Ronin's first pitch. He has a base hit to left field and is fouled out to the first baseman, Jackie Fasante. Bottom of the 5th, 10-8. Taunton over Attleboro. It's 2-0.
Lola likes to work fast, too. I thought Jenna worked fast, but Lola works fast.
3 pitches, all high, 3-0. Bennett is the catcher. Graziosi at third. Callahan now at short. Magnan at second. Jackie Fasante at first. Outfield left to right. Borges, Sullivan, Bodecker. It's a good one. Ball 4 high and way high. Well, as Casey Stengel, Yankees manager, said all these years ago, leadoff walks will kill you.
So now I believe Attleboro will have their bunt defense in. Corners are in for Grace Simmons, who has flown out to right and center.
Ball low. Grace Simmons, junior, deep, started as pitcher. Wow.
Middle infielders back. For Attleboro looking to turn 2.
They called that a strike. 1-1. Wow. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And, as I mentioned earlier, a lot of times I do my own quote-unquote umpire. I just mark my book.
Yeah.
Let's put it this way. I had a 2-0. It's Graziosi way in on a 1-1 count.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, the previous pitch was a strike.
Yep, that's
That
got to
was
be.
lower. So
Yeah,
that
that was-
has to be a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Simmons. Graziosi, I would back her up a little bit.
Shot to a double play. A line drive, and Lola Ronayne makes the catch, fires to first. So Lola Ronayne starts the inning with 6 straight balls.
Some could argue 7.
Suddenly there, yeah, really, you could argue 7. Suddenly there are 2 outs, bases empty.
And that's a ball that, again, all things being equal, if that's Jenna pitching, she
Yeah.
might have to jump for that ball, or it might be a base hit in center field. The height difference of about 5 or 6 inches of Lola over Jenna.
Boy, that's, you got a feel for Grace Simmons. That was a really well-hit ball.
And
Jackie Fasante lost her visors. Oh, yes,
no,
it's,
I think she's getting a
it's
visor.
a tough sun now. The sun
It's setting.
dropping over the third base dugout right in the eyes of the first baseman.
For you former Rhode Island Paw Sox fans,
Bunt by the leadoff hitter, Correo, who can fly. That's a base hit on a bunt.
thought maybe they should let that go, see if it was going to go foul. I think it was going to stop on the line anyway. Just to finish that thought, McCoy Stadium had the worst sun setting right in the first baseman's eyes.
Yeah.
And it's a lot like that right now. The sun is beginning to set in the first baseman's eyes. We'll see if that plays out as this game goes on.
Slap hitting Mia Torres is up. Ball 1 high. And for Correo, she's now scored 3 runs. She's got a base hit to right and a home run to right field. Bunt, fielded by Ronayne, throws to first just in time to Jackie Fasante. So Taunton does not score, so they have 10 runs. 1 more hit, so they have 10 hits. Taunton 10 runs on 10 hits, 3 Attleboro errors. Taunton has left 4 runners on base. We head to the top of the 6th. The Tigers lead the Bombardiers 10-8. Welcome back. We're heading to the top of the 6th inning. This game started at 5:35. It's now 7:09. I missed a remote correspondence earlier. Listening to the game at the comforts of my own home, sends in a texter. Don't have the name though. Ryan Dolinger. Who needs video? We've got the 2 best guys in the business reacting exactly how I would in a game as historic as this, pitch by pitch. There's no one better than Paul and Kevin.
I mean, you're living and dying on every single pitch as you would want to in a Division I state championship game. And, it's 6th inning, 10-8. But this doesn't feel like a normal 2-run lead now, does it?
From all 5 of us listening, we applaud you. All of us listening live in Richmond, we applaud you. Jenna Callahan fouls off the first pitch in the top of the 6th inning. Attleboro trails 10-8.
Jenna at her best when she gets that front foot down, gets those hips through the motion, through the plate area, and attacking the ball out front.
Jenna and Taunton's Bella Bork tied for the most base hits in the Hockomock League this year. Jenna's now up to 47 base hits. 10 doubles, 3 triples, 4 homers, 24 runs knocked in, 40 runs scored, stolen 12 bases, walked 17 times. Is there anything else you want from a leadoff hitter? 1 ball, 2 strikes is the count.
She's had the best year of her 4-year varsity career this year, and will be has graduated, will be going to UMass Dartmouth, and I think with a lot of confidence as well.
Ooh, swing and a miss, just her 4th strikeout of the season, and that was up and out of the zone. But again, today, you never know. So 1 out. Kevin, this has been her best varsity year because she decided in April, early in the season, to stop listening to her father.
Yes, except once in the Central Catholic game. I said, hit it away from the left fielder, and she did hit a double.
Right, Raina Bennett, the freshman catcher, looks at called strike 1. She's walked and scored and been robbed on a great play by the left fielder, Gagnon, deep, running towards the corner to make the catch. High, 1 ball, 1 strike to the freshman Raina. 10-8 Taunton. They're 5 outs away from winning this game and their 6th consecutive Division I title.
Still feels like a long way to go.
Ground ball Across the diamond, low throw, scoop by Oliviera. Hebert to Oliveira for the second out.
That's twice Hebert has made a great play on Raina Bennett. One went off her chest on a line drive. And I don't know if she meant to do this, but she purposely, she purposely did. She kept that throw low, and they just put they're bringing the tying run to the plate. They intentionally walked Ronayne.
Wow, they walk Ronayne after Lola's been hit by a pitch twice. The one time they pitched to her, she hit a two-run homer to center field. And yes, they intentionally walk Lola Ronayne to bring the tying run to the plate. And ball one high to Savannah Bodecker, who's reached on a fielder's choice for an RBI. And yep,
Bodecker does have 2 home runs on the year. Not that you're looking for a home run per se, but it is there.
Off the plate, swinging bunt. Bailey is on it. Fires a bullet to first base. Oh my God, what a catcher Anaya Bailey is. I have never seen a quicker catcher in softball in my life.
No, great. And, well, you know, she's a Division I commit going to UMass Amherst along with Lola Ronayne, who they just intentionally walked.
So for Attleboro, no runs, no hits. One more runner left on base for a total of 5 in the game. We head to the bottom of the 6th, Taunton holding a 10-8 lead. Welcome back. Paul Healy along with Kevin Callahan. Jim Jones is our engineer in charge. We are heading to the bottom of the 6th inning, and we're getting another chance to see the incredible Bella Bork play. She's the daughter of the baseball coach, Brooke Bork, who played for Texas A&M Corpus Christi collegiately, and he's the great coach of the Taunton state champion baseball teams. Swing and a miss by the left-hand batting Bork, and oh my stars, that was a mighty swing. 0-1.
Very mighty swing. Had she connected, that ball might not come down.
She had a base hit to right field for an RBI in the first, a 2-run homer in the third, and she's going to reach base on an E4, and then she's going to go to second base on an E9. And then the ball gets thrown away. That's 2 errors on one play for the Bombardiers. They now have 5 in the game. I don't think they had 5 errors in the month of June, Kevin.
It's you know, it was a hard hit ball that got past Magnan, and just, you know, it took just a weird hop in right field past Bodecker, allowing Bork to advance to second on the play.
Wow.
So
2 errors on the play.
You don't see that too often.
Nope. So they have a runner in scoring position, leading 10-8 in the bottom of the 6th. This is Anaya Bailey, who's walked and scored, lined out to the shortstop, had a base hit to center field and scored. Foul to the Taunton dugout on the left field side. And she's a junior. I've been calling softball games with you for what, 10 years now?
Yes.
She is the best softball catcher I have seen, and second place is not close.
And what's funny too is with Taunton, they have the ability or the luxury.
1-1.
Oh.
Base hit down the left field line.
Go to.
Runner is scoring. And that's going to be a double. A double for an RBI for Anaya Bailey. It's 11-8. Right down the line, right? Or are you calling that an E?
No, it's an error, but it got up. I mean, it's a hit.
Yep.
But it did get up on Graziosi pretty quick.
Yeah. That's what I thought.
And so it is a hit.
I thought that play could have been made, but an error is if you fail to make a routine effort.
Exactly.
And I think you got to call that one a hit.
No, it's a hit. But you know, it's just a tough play.
So now
it gives Taunton the 11-8 lead in the bottom of the 6th.
Taunton with an 11 runs on 11 hits. And Grace Oliveira is up, the senior captain, 4-time state champion, all Scholastic Hockomock League player this year. Call strike, outside corner, 1-1.
Oliveira 1 for 2. She does have a single to center and score. She flew out to center, and she reached base on a sacrifice bunt, which does not count as an at-bat, but she did reach on the error.
Ronayne fires. High. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Wind seems to have subsided just a bit here. Big
Swing and a miss. That's a heater from Ronayne. 2-2.
Lola does have a very good fastball. It worked out for most of the season with Lola at shortstop and Jenna pitching.
Ooh, that went off the umpire. We hope she's okay. 2 balls, 2 strikes, count remains.
So sometimes somebody pitches more, too, because it actually makes the defense better.
Yeah. Well, Ronane's a great shortstop.
And Ronane's a great shortstop. Jenna's a fine shortstop, but I think we're a better defense with Jenna pitching overall. And I think that's one of the main reasons she ended up pitching a lot more.
Foul down the third base line, fielded by Graziosi. Count remains 2-2. Taunton leading 11-8 in the top of the 6th. Bottom, sorry. Ow! Just correct me. Don't kick me, Kevin.
I kicked you last game. Remember when with the teams and all that.
Oh, a hit by pitch as it gets her left knee. I think you can hear that all the way down in Richmond. And you'll appreciate this, Ryan. In Dawn Baylor-like fashion, Grace Oliveira did not flinch.
No flinch.
It don't hurt.
Did she lean into it? She did not. She did
no.
not. I don't want any neutral fans to think.
And at Bad News Bears, Bad News Bears fashion, lean into it. You want to win, don't you?
I don't want to. It hurts. Strike 1 to Ashlyn Hebert. Ashlyn's reached on the fielder's choice, single to left, and reached on in error and scored.
Her fielder's choice in the first also led to an RBI. Yep. She's suddenly behind 0-2 as Lola Ronanes hit the inside corner twice in a row.
See if she goes back to the well for the 3rd time in a row.
Boy, she is a fast worker. Shot! Graziosi at third base. Across the diamond. Double play! You're kidding, right?
No, you called her out.
He called her out.
You called her out. He called her out.
He lifted his right hand and called her out.
No, he called her out.
Okay, no, Kevin. She got back in time. So that wasn't the greatest form, but they got the call right. She was safe at first. Line drive to Graziosi at third, so L5 if you're scoring at home. She threw across the diamond, and now they are sending her off. So it is a double play.
Oh my gosh. I mean, he put his hand up.
Yeah.
I don't know what the problem was. I couldn't tell if she got back or not. So that leaves a runner on second in the form of Anaya Bailey. Coming to the plate is Jay Gagnon, who had a big 2 RBI hit.
Off of Ronane's glove. Go ahead.
Yep, line shot back to Ronane. Off her glove, throws the first, inning over. Taunton does get a run on the double error and the double to left field in the lead, 11-8, going into the top of the 7th. My apologies, Paul.
That's all right. We'll be right back on 1320 WARA. NAACS. Welcome back. That was Peter J. Wiggins who texted in, listening to the game at the comforts of my own home, so he's not sweating in the sun, sunburnt and dehydrated like we are. Hello, Peter J. Wiggins.
Hello, Peter, the official mayor of, the unofficial mayor of Norton.
Yes, and I'd like to say to Peter, on behalf of Peter, cock-a-doodle-doo. Peter calls into my radio show, Pontificating with Paul and the Proletariat, 9 a.m. till noon, Monday through Friday on 1320 WARA and WARAradio.com. Give it a shot. It's anything but average. Attleboro 3 outs away from the end of their most successful season in program history. Sophie Borges is up. Called strike on the outside corner. Sophie with an RBI on a fielder's choice. And she had a bloop single and scored earlier.
Stole a base as well.
If she gets, and she's hit for the cycle in the playoffs this year.
She has. Base hit.
And there's another base hit up the middle. And the Bombardiers will not go quietly into the night.
I did not expect them to go quietly at all, and they've been battling all year. Their offense has been good, and here's their opportunity.
They trailed Taunton 8-5 earlier this year in the 7th inning, made it 8-7, and then hit a ball, maybe the hardest ball hit all game that the third baseman Hebert fielded. I'm not sure if that was great defense by Hebert or great self-defense on that line shot. And I like Ashlyn Hebert.
Oh, no, she's a great player.
Kaylee Magnan looks at ball 1 low. Swing and a miss, foul tip into the mitt. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Kaylee, a little out in front of that, has to let the ball fly, come into her just a little bit more and then attack it. That's when she's at her best, and she's got some surprising power as well.
Yeah. fouled off above us. Hey, the play to our right flinched.
Joey Santos flinched. Joey Santos flinched on that play. Oh, my God.
So this year, I have 5 flinches, you have 4 flinches. Joey Santos has 1 flinch.
You can tell he wasn't a goalie.
Like his dad. Swing and a miss. Strike 3, and oh my gosh, Parisi took something off that. What a great pitch by an 8th grader.
Good
Emma
change up
Parisi.
there. And now going up, Avery Graziosi, who has hit a double, struck out and grounded out hard to second base. 1 for 3 on the day.
Graziosi, a home run, 3 RBIs, 2 runs scored, and a double in the playoffs. I missed that pitch, Kevin.
Right on the outside corner for a strike. 0-1 to Graziosi.
Boy, that sun really in the first base.
Yeah.
First swing and a miss, and again, Parisi took a little off that, and Attleboro swinging for the fences on every pitch.
Little over anxious, and Avery just needs to calm down. 0-2, protect the plate. You need runners. You don't need,
right. There's no such thing as a 5-run homer. Ball high, 1-2. Taunton fans behind us wanted that one, but I think the lady in blue got it right.
I think that one was high. I agree with the Taunton fans on many a call today.
Yep.
I think she did get that one.
Popped up, and of course, Anaya Bailey's on it to make the second out. And look at, they say the expression, quick as a cat. Anaya Bailey's twice as quick as any cat I've ever seen in my life, and she's a catcher. Oh, what a play.
No, just again, you can only give out so many accolades throughout the course of a game, but she's played tremendous. Large part of the success of the Taunton Tiger program.
Ground ball, Bella Bork steps on second base, and the Taunton Tigers have won their 6th consecutive state title because they're really, really that good.
No, a tremendous game, 11-8. A lot to be proud of. Congratulations to the Taunton Tigers. It was a battle to the end.
Yep.
Attleboro literally went down swinging, and in the end had a couple of chances. A little bit of sloppiness cost them throughout the game. Taunton was able to recover from their sloppiness.
Yep.
So Attleboro players looking up at the Taunton fans right now. A little discouraged, but the Attleboro fans should be nothing but encouraged with their season.
Cheer for your team, Flo!
The umpires yelled at the Attleboro fans, and Paul Healy yelling at the Taunton fans. Cheer for your team. How? I don't understand, and I agree with you, Paul.
No. I was telling the Attleboro fans, cheer for your team, Blue.
Oh, right,
It was a great season for Attleboro.
Yeah, but I thought I heard some Taunton fans doing the goodbye chant.
Goodbye thing.
Yeah.
Oh, that drives me nuts.
How do you not just, you just won a championship.
Yeah, exactly.
And you're so concerned about the other team.
Yep. Again, I'm so old that I remember when you cheered for your team, period. And then
Right.
Duke basketball fans came along, and sadly, the way rudeness has caught on so much in our society, now people spend so much time taunting opponents instead of cheering for their own team. But outstanding. What a day we just saw. An incredible game with all kinds of twists and turns. Taunton won their 6th consecutive state title because they earned it, and I want to concentrate. That is the best season in Attleboro softball history. I know the girls are heartbroken right now, but I hope they can look back on this season with incredible pride as the years go on.
I think they can, and I think they will. Paul, it's we talked about it after the Central Catholic win. We can't recall a team after 1998 advancing to the state finals.
Yep. In any sport at
In any
Attleboro.
sport, I think some gymnastics has had some runs. But
Cheerleaders.
Put it this way, the cheerleaders have been fantastic. But how about in the sports that we've been covering anyway? So to advance this far, to go to the state finals games, we had several, maybe almost 2,000 listeners online throughout the course. We know people were watching and will watch. The crowd here is incredible for Taunton and Attleboro. The numbers are incredible, and the support that this town, that this city pulled together for Attleboro, I could not be prouder of the run that they just went on. Personally, I could not be prouder of my daughter, the
Yep.
way she competed, not just in the playoffs, but the whole season, and then for her 4 years
Yep.
as an Attleboro varsity player in both basketball and softball.
4 great playoff wins. And then the Bombardiers, again, made more errors in this game than I think they made in the last 3 weeks of June.
You know, so did Taunton probably in the first inning.
Exactly.
Made more errors than they probably made.
Yep.
And they did a better job of recovering
Yep.
from those early mistakes. And Attleboro, just struggled. I think they were playing in that catch-up mode. And sometimes you try to do a little bit too much, and you try to do more than you're capable of. In essence, could have followed the lead of Lola with her home run. She didn't try to do too much with that home run, and that was probably the furthest home run she's hit this year.
Yep. And there it is, Taunton getting their medals. And congratulations to the Taunton Tigers. And Michelle Raposa, you talk about someone who's all class as a coach. Incredibly accommodating. The list of stats she gave us the summary of the statistics, along with a 500-word essay of the hopes, dreams, and aspirations of every player on her team.
Right.
Slight exaggeration, but you get the point. She couldn't possibly have been more accommodating. And she is tough as nails when the game going on, and she is a pleasure to deal with before and after.
Yeah, no, and to have a program to win 7 is the record for state championships in a row in the MIAA. So
Attleboro
they were
coaches getting
challenged.
their medals.
Yep, and the players just got theirs as well from the MIAA director and athletic director Mark Hull. I mean, and to advance to the division.
And a big hug for Mark Homer.
Yeah, it sucks right now for the players, but I think, believe it or not, when they get back on the bus, even the disappointment will be there, and I think they'll realize, hey, what a great year.
For head coach Mark Homer, I think this is the most disappointed he's been since Jess Gregg had to repeat 6th grade.
Exactly, for the fourth time.
Kidding, Greg. We're just kidding, Greg. Ben Rosa writing in, great game. Nothing for Attleboro to be ashamed of. Great season. They will be back. Thank you very much, Ben Rosa.
Thank you, Ben.
Turn it over
the
to
kind words all game.
From the MIAA, Lucido and Sherry Bryant for the state championship trophy presentation. We ask the coaching captains from Taunton to come forward to receive the MIAA Division I Players State Championship Trophy.
And there it is. Josh Perry and Ryan Lanigan from HockomockSports.com, my chief source for plagiarism to keep up with Hockomock Sports. And if you're not reading HockomockSports.com, you're wrong.
For a two-man operation, the job that they do, I highly recommend it.
And there it is. Sorry, Kevin.
No.
I'd like to talk about Ryan and Josh as well, but let's talk about Taunton right now as they raise the trophy. Congratulations to the Taunton Tigers. 6 consecutive state titles, 5 overall. And I think this is the toughest they've ever had to work to win one.
I believe so. They have had some blowout victories in the championship, and I think they'll say that this was well-earned. They came back, took the lead. Attleboro retook the lead on them before Taunton took the lead for good late in the game.
On a Bella Bork home run gave them the lead back.
Just a tremendous game all around, and both teams just was so much to be proud of.
All right, thank you so much. I'm Paul Healy. He's Kevin Callahan. I want to thank Jim Jones, our engineer in charge for pinch hitting on graphics. Tell Jess we appreciate you giving up your entire Saturday, Jim. Thank most of all to you who chose to join us today on 1320 WARA. And we also want to thank those of you who chose to join us on AACS 96 Sports and the AACS YouTube channel. Have a great night, everyone.